Hey, man, what's up? What's happening? You already know who it is, and you are tuned into Conversations with Q, where real stories meet real insights. I'm your host, your boy, Nephew Q, and this is the place where I break down life's most talked about moments from sports and entertainment to relationships, co-parenting, and everything in between. So whether I'm diving into the trendiest topics or unpacking life's toughest lessons, I keep it real, raw, relatable, straight, no chaser. So sit back, relax, let's jump into the conversation that's got everybody talking. Sit down, get your drink. Welcome to Conversations with Q. And now that I've set the stage, let's dive into something that I like doing. And people have been inboxing me, DMing me, asking me, hey, man, when you going to get back to doing those advice things where people send you stories and you give them advice with your homeboy? Well, that's what I'm here to do today. Shout out to D Money. He's not with me today, but check out Sports and Discourse on YouTube by Derek Stevenson. And I've been getting your emails and stuff like that. So you've all been sending me some real situations and scenarios, and today I'm going to break them down and offer my advice. Y'all already know how I get down. No bullshit, no sugarcoating, straight with no chaser. So whether it's relationships, family drama, personal growth, I've got it all covered. So let's see what we got going on now. So this one I've been sent. It says, I asked a married man to leave his wife for me. All right, she says, I've been in love with a married man for more than 16 years. It started before he married, but I was married at that time, so he married her. He always told me he wouldn't leave his wife, but I hoped he would one day. Well, 3 weeks ago, I told him I could no longer go on this way and to have a great life. 2 weeks later, he emailed me asking if he was still in my heart and said he was having doubts about his marriage. We live 400 miles apart, but I drove to see him last weekend. He told me he loved me, which he's never admitted before, and said he isn't sure on what he's going to do. Now, I don't know what to do either or how to act. Do I keep moving on to find someone else in case he doesn't pick me, or contact him so he doesn't lose sight of me? Homegirl. First and foremost, if he's been married for 16 years, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a bean. He ain't leaving his wife for you. It's 16 years. There's so much equity, time, and invested in that situation. If he leaves, it's going to be because the shit just ain't working out, or the kids may have grown up and left the house, so they don't want to be together anymore. Trust me, he's not leaving his wife of 16 years just to come be with you. Because if that was the case, homie, he would have did that a long time ago, but he's got 16 years built up in this thing. He ain't just great uproot and leave his family and just come be with you. Let's get that understood. So you should already get it in your head that he ain't getting ready to leave his wife. Like, you can cancel that. And then the fact that you drove 400 miles to see this dude, like, nah, baby, you got the game fucked up. See, what you should have done is if you should have told him, hey, if you really serious about leaving your wife, what you can do is you can drive to come see me, right? Because you leaving your wife, so it ain't gonna matter if she finds out, right? You leaving her anyways. So I need to know how serious you are about leaving your wife. So drive 400 miles, or fly, or Uber, or whatever the fuck you got to do. But won't you come see me? Because I'm not getting ready to drive 400 miles to come see you. You the one that wants to see me and be with me. I'm not coming to you. I'll meet you halfway, maybe, depending on what you're talking about. But anyways, and the fact that you drove 400 miles for this man lets me know he's either got like 8-9 inches, no diddy, or he got a serious tongue game, no diddy. Because driving 400 miles to see somebody, that's a lot of motherfucking driving, especially if the dude is married. So anyways, that should have been what you should have did to begin with, is say, all right, cool, you want to be together, but you come see me then. Prove to me that you want to be with me. Prove to me that you're going to leave your wife and drive 400 miles to come see me. How about that? And then you said he told me he loved me, which he's never admitted before. Child, please. That's the oldest trick in the book, and you the oldest fool in the book if you fall for that shit. Like, he's only telling you that for one, he's telling you what you want to hear, and two, he's only telling you that so hopefully you can stick around a little while longer. Oh, I'm leaving her, man. I need to keep my little side joint, so I need to say whatever I got to say to keep her around. So he's gonna tell you he love you because he ain't never said it before. So now that he's told you that, you're like, oh, maybe he really is gonna leave his wife. Maybe he really does love me. No, he don't love you. He just love what you do for him that his wife maybe doesn't do for him, or whatever the case may be. So nah, chick, look, you got to get your shit together. Go ahead and cancel that shit. You talking about you don't know what to do either. I know what you should do. You should get on one of these dating sites that are out here and try to find you a nice man that you ain't got to drive 400 miles to go see, that you ain't got to, tiptoe around because he's married. Now, you may find somebody on these dating websites that is married, so there's no guarantee that all these guys are single, so I'll give you that one. But at least at the point in time, the perception that he's giving you is that he is single. So if some shit does pop up, you can say, I thought he was single. I didn't know he was married. I didn't know he had a fiance. I didn't know he had a boyfriend. Like, you can, I mean, yeah, because dudes be having boyfriends out here. Like, let's keep it 100. Like, they be on some, but anyways. So try to find you, all jokes aside, man, try to find you a decent guy, a good guy, if possible, that you ain't got to feel like you got to tiptoe around and wait around and be deceived by and wait to see if he's going to leave his situation while you sitting here in limbo and in lingo, because that can lead to a lot of lonely nights for you, because this man is living his life with his wife and his family. I don't know if he has kids, but I'm going to assume 16 years. I'm going to assume he has a child or somewhere involved. So this man is living his life while you sitting at home lonely and single, waiting on the guy to contact you only when he leaves the house, or only when he's at work, or only when, you know, he's by himself. Is that the life you really want to live, and wait for this dude because you don't know what you want to do? Nah, G. Nah. And the fact that you drove 400 miles to go see this man lets me know that you do have a lot of love to give, and you will do a lot for a man if you do love him, because I'm assuming you better love him if you driving 400 miles for this dude. But anyways, so yeah, get you a nice guy, at least in your area. Let's start with that. And then, you know, see where things go from there. But anyways, I need everybody to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you listen to Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, go home, download and subscribe so you can get a notification every time a new show drops. I'm getting ready to get on up out of here. And as always, before I give you that, make sure y'all email me conversationswithq22@gmail.com. If you got a situation that you're going through and you want some advice anonymously or whatever the case may be, hit me up on conversationswithq22@gmail.com. I'm getting ready to get on up out of here. And as always, treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. I'm out of here. Peace.